Alexander's mom calls him the most perfect boy in the world.
She's right.
I love your confidence. When diagnosed with cancer, Alexander went to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
KEYSAUN was the winner of that, okay?
I'm a winner, claw game. I stay glowing in the sun or rain. You couldn't sit in my chair or rain. When you talk, all I hear is like your door came. No, that was you. Out the blue, situation critical. Give it to you on the spot, but if you ask them it soon, they can never ever win, monsoon. At peace like Wusa, if we talking real riders, that combo excludes, yeah. And when they see me, they all say, ooh, ah, that's the monkey. Not a single one can last a monkey. When I put food on your plate, what do you say? When royalty the charity, go and sing in my praise. That's why every time you talk your success, the sentence gotta start with back in the day.
I know my crying means nothing, but I didn't mean that. With the knots on the door, the fans coming in, see people love y'all, they love the show.
We're not signing any autographs. Everybody having to get at you, cause number one is a number one. After all that, how dare you? Hey!
Nobody drags a colleague but me. I mean, please. I am their original boss, of course.
Did the phrase, you will get sued by St. Jude if you ever come back here, suddenly leave your memory?
Yeah, do you think you should even be here right now?
Do you think you should be even talking right now?
This is impossible.
Well, now I mean business. What we are covering it here for the episode? Billboard, huh? I mean, so much for a number one. My new laugh, y'all like it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It feel real unprofessional in here. Like, y'all sure y'all even got all y'all facts right on that last one? Oh, really? Because it was real professional when you threw folders at us. Or when you killed your replacement. Memories. Or when you told me my bathroom is connected to my kitchen. I was a hoot. Good thing I'm back. It's falling apart in here. Perfect timing. How did you have perfect timing? I have my ways. I was forced out of a conspiracy theories, the series in spring 2023, and found my most marvelous way back to a Theory City in winter 2024. That is such a much better name than the original one. Yeah, yo, I'm glad I came up with it. Well, this visit is not what any of us wanted for Christmas, so, we need a new calendar.
Why? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? The year is almost over. What are you doing here? Colleagues, get behind me. Oh, and I believe we've met. Welcome to my conceited abode. Has anyone ever told you you're a psychopath? Plenty have, but thank you for joining the list. You see, everyone has their own style. But mine is, I don't listen. Back up. Did you say you believe we have met? Correct. Impossible. I definitely remember meeting a poor like you. Although, you were too rich to notice. But now you see me. Former research and development team. Foolproof Tech. My old tech company. That's right, y'all. Hold the gas. I had a boss too before I built all this. See, built. I just, I put together. I don't destroy. Somebody put that back up later. Yo, I heard that company was nothing but your little playground, your little sandbox that you invented because you were just so bored of going from mansion to mansion to mansion to mansion all the time and just having so many people to carry out your every single request all the time. Oh, was the money tree not fun to climb anymore? Was one of your 200 pools too cold to swim in? Stressing us out at work, giving us a hard time. And don't start saying that sound familiar, because I can hear y'all from all the way in the back. Pushing us to the brink for a project you couldn't care less about. I see why it was called Foolproof. We were your fools, huh? And you just had fun seeing how we reacted to impossible tasks. Well, now, look at me. I am a boss. The final boss, I should add. God. Don't you see? I treated you terribly. And then you came and made your own company just to do the same thing to them. But 1,000,000 times worse. 2 million. Wait, hold on. So, you like his villain origin story? No. I'm just this fabulous all by myself. Don't give him my credit. Credit. The reason y'all were able to even get me out of here in the first place. All credit for the St. Jude installment goes to me. Even though I wasn't here to present it. That's why I'm gonna make sure I'm here for part 2. Part 2? Do I need to call them and tell them you're back on the premises? Oh, I bet you'd love to lead that again. Ooh, fight. Oh no, only one of us is gonna be calling St. Jude today. You'll understand later. But besides, somebody around here gotta do a proper sequel. I saw the Aliens Part 2 y'all try without me. See, that was just screaming, I'm running out of ideas, let me recycle, like, come on, that dry little acapella you did, number 2. My alien rap was superior by a lot, but I will say that training must have been real good for you to go from freezing up on camera to hopping up on and disrespecting me. I mean, oh, but I will say, y'all updated rap section, that's doing it for me. Come through funds. I think we should talk in private. I'm sure you do. But is this really who y'all want here instead of me? I mean, as much as y'all claimed I interrupted filming, he was interrupting the show too. To throw money at us, not folders. But see, it's all within the throwing family, But was I really that bad? I mean, look at my ex-boss. He ain't even need money from Foolproof. He been set. He literally throws money away. He was just overworking us because he was bored. Ain't that worse? At least we actually had a purpose. We're here because we love sharing theories. Ain't that why y'all never quit? I mean, well, y'all can't. Y'all are too committed to let me run y'all out of what y'all have built. If y'all leave here, that means I won, right? Especially since y'all think this company belongs to y'all now. What's your business here? Yes, my business is here. Official announcement. Write it down. Y'all still got that bulletin board? I will be presenting the next episode of Theory City, as well as all the future ones. So y'all can put your little schedule argument to rest. And don't even tell me about St. Jude, because, which, by the way, even y'all chose to work with the enemy to get me out of here. See, we've all done bad things to get what we want. Fully willing to have them take me down in court so they could get more money to not spend on the children. Y'all know, y'all gathered the info for the installment that went on to become the most successful one to date. No way. I was just gonna sit back and let y'all have the most successful one to date while I wasn't here, even though I put the idea on the drawing board and not plan a part 2. I was plotting and playing dead during the filming of the most successful installment of my series, which just happens to be about the same research hospital that y'all plotted with to get me out of here. This sequel is double, triple, quadruple revenge. You know, even if you were allowed to do that, I hope your sequel flops. I'm not allowed to do a lot of things, yet here I am doing them. And please, what else y'all did while I was gone? Backrooms? Please, we already did that. Smile Direct Frown Club is a backroom. Shady backroom operation, like I said. So basically, we already did that. More recycling, I see. Oh. If you're done with your monologues, I said I think we should talk privately. You wait your turn, newbie. I'm catching up with old nuisances. We go back before your time. Hey, just like we go back before they time. But no, even you have to wait in line. No matter how much money you use to wipe your dinner table with. Dinner tables. But see, I ain't give each colleague their own fridge at work for you to come here and start eating out of it, so to speak. Actually, but they do each have their own fridges, like the one with the 2 doors when you open it. But what I'm trying to say is, this talented, strong group has defied all odds to share their greatness with the world. And yes, I did wrong in my tech days, but see, another big difference between us, I made a choice to become better, to throw my board money in better places. Little did I know how much these wonderful people sitting with me would touch my heart. I'm not the same billionaire you knew. I've actually gotten way more wealthy since then. But no, I also changed in here. And this, seeing how you treated them, someone who actually convinces himself he's doing good while committing truly heinous acts. Workplace toxicity must end. And that starts with a conversation, because now I know for you it started with me. You don't know how badly I've been wishing I could apologize to a former employee and have them just understand how much I truly mean it. And now here I am at a company I had no idea one of my former employees started, with the people who helped me become a better person. Talk about full circle. So let's go talk. I owe it to you, and then you owe it to them. It's your turn to make a choice. Okay. I'm ready to listen. Your friendly neighborhood billionaire will be right back. You're welcome for letting you sit in my office. Look, when I started to fund Theory City... Shut up! You're about to fund something, alright. My ticket back. You know? If St. Jude got a big cut of your endless money fountain, how much you want to bet they'll suddenly have no problem with little old me returning back to my chair? You see? I didn't have enough money to do this on my own. But then you fell right into my lap after all these years. Full proof. The colleagues don't know everything. Theory City is in danger. There's something I was gonna tell them. Thanks for keeping my seat warm, duds. I have an episode to do. Where is he? Your friend wanted to play hide and seek, so go find them. Ready or not? Move. See you 6. See you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. File out. File out. Don't trip. Don't fool. I got this one. I've been waiting my whole life, a year and 6 months, to finally be back in my rightful position. Ooh, I could get used to these new funds. Welcome to Theory City, a name I came up with. I am colleague number... I am the boss who runs this series, who originated it. You know, the legend. Must I do everything around here, you alien-faced warthogs? Oh, he know me? Or matter of fact, I know you too. I've been watching Animal Planet recently. I just see you scurrying around with the muskrats on channel 130. What? Oh, I thought I heard something. I'm so sorry. I see a cockeyed pigeon sitting right in front of me. I didn't tell you how to put this out. Well, since we talking about things that are real, yeah, unemployment is about to be real. Let me tell you something. Keep your big nostril, hard-headed self out of my business. Oh, yeah. Them nostrils look like 2 black holes. Thanks for the inspiration for my next conspiracy. Conspiracy theories, black holes. Since I got 2 of them sitting right in front of me in my lab. My foot in the back of your head about to be real. So who want their neck wrung first? I have no interest in arguing with people who can take their mattress and fold it and put it in their pocket. And you bring me a clipboard? Don't play with me over here. I'm about to clip you. Not from this job. Clip your neck. And you keep laughing because you're next. Your nostrils so big, you could probably smell what I'm going to have for dinner tomorrow night. What I'm eating. Oh, well, I was just talking about throwing food, but I'm about to throw something else in a second. Your bathroom is connected to your kitchen. Well, let me help make it clear. Look in the mirror. We talking about pigeons, but there's one right there. Oh, you know what, colleagues? This is exactly why y'all not in my league. I asked for the patience when I started. I'm gonna need a bit more. I don't know nothing about y'all, really. I don't even know y'all names, really. I didn't even know his voice when he called, picked up, when I picked up the phone earlier. They don't need the nest, but you about to not need your neck. Oh, you do need it? Well, let's make sure you shush before I get cut out. But y'all know every little thing about me, don't you? Colleagues! You probably know what sneakers I had on my feet July 13th, 2017. You will miss me! Clean that up. Right, I don't need no introduction. You see the face. Clap when it appears on your screen. Finally, after all this time. You will no longer have to tolerate hearing a new number every episode when them colleagues is all like the same person to me anyway. Hi, I'm colleague number blah blah blah, and it's my first time presenting. Enough of that. I am the presenter. Today's theory/fact is a sequel to one you may be all too familiar with. Yes, I have beef with them. And no, I didn't just pay them a ridiculous amount of money to even be sitting here right now. Satan Jude is still a scam. Yeah, that's like the Children's Research Hospital. Straight from the boss's mouth. I'll briefly go over points that my temporary replacement went through in the first installment. Often imitated, never duplicated. But see, this time, it's personal. But I'll get into what I have to add and updates on un-Saint Jude after. I'm about to have a field day. History of fraud and defective devices. In an investigation against St. Jude, which happened to be their third one since 2010, they repeatedly violated the False Claims Act liability. This states that you cannot submit claims for payment to fraudulent Medicare or Medicaid while knowing that it is in fact fraudulent. St. Jude was investigated for the promotion of their pacemakers for patients, basically knowing that they were getting defective ones and continuing to use them. Paid millions of dollars on many different occasions to settle False Claims Act charges of knowingly selling the defective heart devices to healthcare facilities. Fighting donors' families in court for share of estates. Wealthy families are targeted in a much more intimate way as potential donors who consider leaving the hospital a substantial amount in their wills. This included tactics like representatives from the hospital showing up to their homes, dining with them at restaurants, sending them personal notes and birthday cards, and even scheduling something with them that they refer to as love calls. This is a large part of what helped them become so established. St. Jude went as far as to battle these families in court over assets left behind from their loved ones. Vance Lanier, someone who won a years-long legal battle against them over his father's estate, expressed anger about the fact that both sides spent heavily on the case, and he said, think about all the fees for lawyers that didn't go to the children of St. Jude. And then we had the Nona Harris case. They stalked her, and they knew her family history all the way down to which medicine her husband used to take. They called the son disinherited, saying that they are more entitled to his dead father's money than him. They even had a note saying, when they were begging them to visit the hospital, saying,
I will be sure to be at the front door waiting for your arrival.
All ominously. The families that loved St. Jude, because they were ready to make a suggestion to hop on the board, they never wanted to give another penny after this. Begging them to visit the hospital like it's a failed trip. Decades-long stalking over considering leaving them money. Billing families. Only about half of the $7.3 billion St. Jude had received in contributions over... I gave them way more. Ooh, I didn't say nothing. Only about half of the $7.3 billion that St. Jude had received in contributions over 5 years went to the hospital's research and caring for patients. And we played the proof of a mother saying that they denied her child care, although they claimed to turn no child away. And in written responses, lawyers for St. Jude put emphasis on their accomplishments since opening in 1962. Yes, y'all have saved lots of children and should be celebrated for that. But you see, what if I like hypothetically killed somebody, let's say, and then someone confronted me about it. No, that's not about that. But then I say, but look how good my grades are in school. No, stop deflecting. Research hospital. See what research is getting done, huh? Researching how to stalk families and fight them in court while they trying to put the dirt over the dead family member. Rest in peace. And we out here having a fight, y'all. I ain't never heard of no research hospital, y'all. Like if you a hospital, you treat. What you doing? What you doing with research in the title? That's a red flag right there. Don't try to explain it. Just follow me. Follow me. You see, that's what led me to put this idea on the whiteboard in the first place. Research. Directly from a horse mouth, they say,
A research hospital is a healthcare facility or institution that dedicates its time to patient care, research, and training.
I ain't know patient care was denying kids and fighting 100 lawsuits using donor dollars. Training who? The lawyers on how to lie better? Because y'all need it. Raising $2 billion a year, but 2% to help families got them relying on martial arts fighters to help them raise money.
Do y'all want to get fought? When they said all they'd have to worry about is helping their child survive. Yeah, they was right. They was going to have to worry, all right. Coming out that pocket. And by 2027, a whopping estimated $2.2 billion each year required to sustain and grow St. Jude. I wonder why. We gonna get into that.
In some cases, research hospitals also act as teaching hospitals.
Which is it? Pick a side. Stay in your Tory lane. I only know hospitals. Who are we teaching? More doctors on how to accept hush money so y'all can use faulty equipment that ends lives? Are we donating to help the kids, or are we funding fake nursing school? Don't put $1 in that donation box. Pull it out. They say donations are used to support day-to-day operations at St. Jude and to help ensure their future. Almost like it's being threatened for some reason. And now that we know what y'all do in y'all day-to-day, I'm good. That sound like I'm helping out y'all little personal scandalocious endeavors. Fighting that hard over getting people to donate and then not even fully focusing on the families. But I thought the money was for, or is it so you have more hush money for your little cover-ups? And then lawyer money for when you get caught again and again and again and again. And remember when they had to keep getting caught to make small changes to improve? Imagine what they haven't been caught about. Because we know y'all source is trust me.
And now, new stuff.
Now, this case was from 2021 to 2023. Plaintiff Lee A. Kraft filed a lawsuit against his employer, St. Jude, alleging discrimination. Gasp! Now I'm hearing tell of racism. Kraft was injured and said they denied him work accommodations that were provided to a white female employee with a similar injury. Now the judge ultimately ended up basically saying, get this foolishness off my desk, because Kraft didn't have enough proof to proceed to a trial. This on top of the fact that St. Jude had other reasons, they say, for their actions, such as the white employee had different restrictions that allowed her to perform a temporary position that was not feasible for Kraft, and that he used paid leave and didn't lose wages during his recovery. Paid leave or paid off? And more deflecting, I see. Even though St. Jude won the case, can I really believe them after hearing all this other mess? I mean, we know they sneaky. I saw Ariana Grande when I was younger. I have no proof to show you. But I don't mean I'm lying, because I'm dead serious. It's not too far a stretch to imagine poor treatment of workers. Imagine treating employees like that. Which, yes, is something I can talk about. Shut up. Alright, they're not here. But see, y'all heard me. I said it's not too far a stretch. You see, I had to show off I couldn't come back, with a fit that didn't go off, I don't just sit in the chair. The chair is my stage. I stand. They don't know nothing about this. They couldn't even spell this. Yet another case. Lynn Kaiser, a Christian employee at St. Jude, filed a religious discrimination lawsuit after being denied an accommodation for the COVID-19 vaccine and subsequently terminated. Kaiser alleged that St. Jude refused her 3 written requests to discuss her accommodation, ignored vacant job openings that could have accommodated her, and provided misleading information to the court to justify their actions. Kaiser claimed that St. Jude failed to follow its own accommodation policy, which required interviewing an employee supervisor regarding such requests. The research hospital stated that the supervisor was unavailable because they had resigned, but when they got caught lying, they admitted that the supervisor had remained employed past the decision date. Kaiser's supervisor said that these accommodations were feasible and that she was available to provide input during the process, but was not consulted. The court granted summary judgment in favor of St. Jude, same outcome of the Kraft case. The court found that Kaiser failed to provide sufficient evidence, and St. Jude demonstrated that accommodating Kaiser's request would have placed an undue burden on the organization. Oh, yes.
so burdened with all these billions of dollars to try to cover our tracks. And obviously they won, because she just wasn't vaccinated, and they supposedly got kids in there that they're using as excuses again. Because Kaiser didn't even ask for an accommodation that in any way could be construed as asking to be present among a vulnerable population or her co-workers. Her direct supervisor, who they tried to silence, said that she could have been accommodated 100% remotely, and their only response was that it wouldn't work and that it'd be costly in time and money to establish COVID control measures for the unvaccinated. But ain't no problem wasting time and money fighting grieving families in court, huh? But now here they go backtracking, saying they have accommodated people with remote positions, but they were already all failed. And yet another case that ended in summary judgment in favor of St. Jude. June M. Caruso, a former postdoctoral research associate at St. Jude, filed a lawsuit on August 10th, 2001, alleging claims of defamation, retaliatory discharge, and outrageous conduct under Tennessee law, as well as additional claims under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, the Americans with Disabilities Act, and the False Claims Act. They're no stranger to that. Caruso claims she was wrongfully terminated in August 2000 after raising concerns about alleged medical mistreatment at the hospital. She says she was terminated for reporting patient mistreatment and refusing to remain silent about unethical practices. I don't care what else they bring up. I fully believe after everything we heard in part 1. But she also claimed that St. Jude defamed her by providing negative information to her subsequent employer. She alleged that her termination and the actions leading up to it was extreme and intolerable conduct on their part. Now, she didn't have enough evidence to show she was fired only because of this. St. Jude started saying that she was the one doing the misconduct, such as sharing confidential patient info, not listening to supervisors, and creating confusion among families. Well, I have full proof to believe that they just took stuff they were doing and pinned it on her. Because I know you're not talking about creating confusion among families. Because I thought you didn't turn anyone away. I thought we didn't have to worry about charges. I thought we'd be fully accommodated. So confusifying. And y'all are really about to see after this. But they say Caruso didn't provide specific facts to establish that St. Jude knowingly made false statements to defame her. How do you unknowingly do that? I don't think I've ever defamed anyone I know. Certainly not the colleagues. They were never even famous to begin with. Oh wait, no, it was wait. Agencies investigated and somehow magically found no wrongdoing by St. Jude. Just always in the right, huh? I would hope they keep winning with all this money they spending. They looked into Caruso's detailed vignettes. She submitted about 23 specific patients whom she believed had received improper care. Again, they magically concluded that there was no basis for her concerns and deemed the care appropriate. Caruso also alleged that St. Jude was altering medical records. Makes sense they would have to make it match up with their little fairy tales. Now, a story about the same people who said,
"Don't be causing confusion for our precious families."
The parents of a girl who died from cancer only had a few days to find a new place to live and were begging for just a little more time. Victoria Armstrong said she was getting kicked out of the place she's called home for a year without much notice. She has said, "I would never want another family to go through what they've put us through." She says her baby, Gianna Phillip, died from leukemia at St. Jude, and on top of their grief, she didn't expect to be looking for a place to live before her daughter was even cremated. She stated they come to the door banging like police, saying that
"You need to be out by 5."
St. Jude said its policy that after 72 hours, the family needs to leave their apartment at Target House. But this was the first time they were even being told about the policy. No word of it beforehand. Their response?
We understand what an extremely emotional time it is for families. Because of this, we work with each family to ease their transition as much as possible.
Then just work!
Instead of, police, open up! You no longer have a patient with us. Get out now!
You don't want to cause confusion? Well, that sounds confusing. They claim to work with each family's needs on a case-by-case basis. But if this was fully true, why did this family have to go through this? All they wanted was time and patience. Armstrong says, it's taken away our time to grieve her. We haven't really been able to sit back and absorb the fact that she's gone. And to think about the $886 million that St. Jude just stashed away in 2021. Just in time for more lawsuits. While other children's cancer nonprofits struggle to raise cash. You can't for real do your research instead of just throwing money to a popular name. So much not going to patient care and the research. And search up this other case. Yeah, yet another one. Briscoe v. St. Jude. That literally just started, so I don't even have all the info on that. We'll see how long that one go on for and what true story Briscoe has to tell about the guilty. It's yet another one from an employee about discrimination. See you in part 3. But it was interesting going over cases they won where it still seems fishy. Wouldn't be surprised if that new case turns out the same magically perfect way. Now this is the part where I let someone else speak and open it up to our lovely audience to voice your opinions. Thank you for all of the love to my series. I am here to stay and everything is as it should be here at Theory City. Despite what number 6 may try to leave edited into our installments, I knew I wasn't done with this company. Or that company. Still a scam.
We got this, y'all. Stay strong.
Move one! The colleagues don't know everything. Theory City is in danger. There's something I was gonna tell them.
Just unlock your phone so I can send this money.
It's all there. A rival conspiracy theory company is emerging. If they continue on the trajectory they're on, our audience will decline significantly.
I said, shut up.
And I don't decline.
What's this, a 12? A billionaire with a 12 still? I hope this is backup phone.
Wait, it gotta have the...
What did you do?
What didn't I do?
Where is he?
I think y'all know. And where we are out there plotting or... And what's with that chain? Y'all think y'all king of the series? You're not gonna congratulate me on my first episode back? How? Stop asking dumb questions. We're all smart here. Y'all ain't forget how I move. I know I was all you seen when you closed your eyes at night. Nightmare come true. But no, admit it. Come on, y'all missed me. Y'all need me, especially now. It was nothing but a quick removal of my ex-boss and a quick transfer of funds to a certain research hospital. You killed our friend and then paid St. Jude so you could make an episode about how they misuse money? Thanks for pointing out my hypocrisy, hypocrites. It was a win-win for them either way in y'all little plan. If I stayed, they sued me and I would have lost that case bad. If I left, they got to fire the originator of their bad publicity. I left, and now I'm back, and I got to pay them off. Everybody wins! Well, no. Well, look. Y'all need to get y'all sorry butts back in that office and accept life and death. Cause y'all precious series is in danger. What? Y'all's friend left behind valuable last words and estates. But you don't have to believe me. Hey, me. I know they're preparing for the filming of the Hot 100 episode right now, but remind me to tell the colleagues we got a problem. Another one, yeah. I know we've been going through a lot, but there's a new player in town, and they're dangerous. A rival conspiracy theory company is emerging. They've cracked the code and the algorithm of short, quick, raw, community-driven content. Shorts. No fancy studio, no polished setups, just pure and unfiltered. And the people love it with their short attention spans. They've tapped into something we can't buy. I know, crazy, right? I mean, they're fast, they're viral, and they're pulling in numbers, producing quickly, consistently. They're all about for the people, by the people. They rely fully on audience donations. The people are starting to see us as too corporate, and I guess I should apologize for that one. But people see them as more relatable and trustworthy, I guess. You know how they can distrust corporate platforms and people like me, extremely wealthy people. But see, you can't let your current situation tear you down. I know y'all are strong. If we don't act soon, Theory City will see a significant decrease in viewers. You guys are the best at what you do, but if you want to save this show, you need to get back to that team mentality. With everyone. Together. That's the only way we stand a chance. Alright, me, set the weather machine to... It ain't enough to just ask them what they think anymore. But, I mean, they do have a point. I don't know if I trust y'all either. Y'all should have never worked with St. Jude. But, I guess y'all stuck with me. Neither of us want to see this place go down, so I guess we have to work together. I even hate how that sound in my mouth. Together. Shut up! We made our mind up even before hearing that. And now, it's imperative more than ever. You were right. Okay, we're not leaving. Because that means you win! No. This is ours. So, we're gonna put our unsorry butts back in this office. And you're gonna make yourself useful before we deal with things. And we're gonna save Theory City. Together. On our terms.
When they say I'm black, they talking the clothes dye. Only time I fold is after the clothes dry. Anybody try, I make them go bye-bye. You just a cold bear like Steven at nighttime. That means you get popped or hibernation. Name stay in rotation, make them go poof, Malaysian. Got them whipped, but you not in the room. Like just how quick they forget you when you not in the room. Wait now, ugly from the waist up and waist down. In school, know you got your test back face down. They tryna storm the clubhouse, but we mouse could tool that. They getting catty, ain't no one mouse could do that. Not deep like kiddie pools, don't be a silly ain't fool. Eating my cake and I'm having it too. Gotta split like you're losing your hubby. Okay? Put your bag in the cubby.